we have information everywhere basically, but it is all decluttered. You don't have it in one particular place. So putting them on all in one place, and you are also strict about follow this when you're doing this. So that also makes a lot of sense when it comes to your modules.
So how would you rate our support system?
Support system is 10 on 10. Even when I had a question on how things should work on the marketing part and all, so immediately your team members had at least they gave me within 2 hours they were able to get back to me. It would definitely be difficult to just watch the videos. There are hundreds of YouTube videos out there. So everything, like if all the people are successful just by watching YouTube videos, there's no need for a coach and there's no need for a mentor, right?
Hey everyone, welcome to another All of Frame series. In today's video, I have Priya here. Let's hear from Priya how she was able to make 30,000 in 30 days. Welcome Priya. Thanks a lot for taking your time and coming for this interview.
Thank you, Nivetha.
So, just give a small brief about yourself.
So I'm actually from Coimbatore. So my background is I'm an engineer. I work in a MNC, and I've been there in the e-commerce industry since the past 7 years. So my 7 years of expertise is also in the e-commerce, but in the background. That is, let's say, the order management system.
Okay.
So I work with how orders flow from the back end to the customers. So from the beginning itself, I know that I found my calling in e-commerce. So when I started searching for other ways of finding income, or let's say like something else to do apart from my regular job. So I thought that why don't we take it, like you are already interested in e-commerce. So I thought why not you can take it from this field itself. So I know the back end part. So it would be great. It would be a fun learning the front end part also, right? So how an order actually comes inside the part. So and when I started searching, and I also had some aspirations to do business on the e-commerce itself. So from there it all started. And when I started searching on the platforms on how e-commerce can be built up, and I saw multiple videos and so many things, finally I thought that like, okay, there is a lot of technical concepts which goes inside the front end also, in the business part also. So I thought like we can take some mentorship. So when I started searching, I found your videos and all the content that you have posted on social media and on YouTube, and all the websites or blogs also I've read on yours. From there, I thought like, okay, I'll subscribe to this course and then I'll take it forward.
Okay. So when I'm hearing your statement, I have only one question. Because you're from e-commerce background, do you think that it was way more easier for you to achieve these numbers?
Not exactly. So just because I'm from e-commerce, it doesn't mean that we can make it. So we need, like, it also needs to have some proper research. We also need to have some a proper guidance on what works. There is a lot of competition already on the business field, and there are lots of young entrepreneurs searching out on what ways to do. So it's not only about the e-commerce. It's about all the interest and effort you put into. Like that's what makes you succeed. It's not just about the background that you are from.
Okay, makes sense. Because a person who's watching may think that, okay, it is easy for some person who's related to e-commerce or
not like that. Absolutely not. It's about the interest, and any work you do is not about what background you're from. It's all about what effort you're putting into that work which you're doing, which you are going to do.
Okay, that's great. And recently in my Hall of Fame interviews, I'm just interviewing women. So I exactly know when it comes to women entrepreneurship, it is not the same thing as men entrepreneurship. There is a lot more differences. So as a woman, what are the main hurdles that you faced and how you were able to overcome?
So when I started this journey, I was having a baby 15 days old. Like literally when I started, I was 8 months pregnant or something. So that was when I connected with the team. So from then, managing the baby, managing the home, managing work, managing things at home, it definitely is. All the thing we need is the support from the people around. And a special thanks to my husband, because like unless and until people at home support, we can't come forward to do this much.
That's great, because I can completely understand having a small baby and doing this work. we may think that, okay, we have free time, but we won't even have
We
free
won't have free time. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
like 24/7, you're on the clock just like that.
yes, I can completely relate because even I believe in yesterday's call, there was a, sound you asked me
Yes.
to wait. I completely understood that.
Yes.
So when I see those types of things, I feel like, hey, come on, something that we are doing really great. And
Great.
it's
Yeah.
not just for you or me, it's for all the women entrepreneurs
Women
out there.
out there. Yeah. I see a lot many entrepreneurs coming out with like multiple different ideas, and like they're doing wonders than what we even think.
Correct. Yes, that's so true. So, coming next question, how do you think the modules were actually helpful for you to take it forward?
Like, even though you have some basic knowledge, you have YouTube videos out there which tell that you need to do this, a proper formatted way of uh, learning things is what makes your modules different from the other. You gather information, like we have information everywhere basically, but it is all decluttered. You don't have it in one particular place. So putting them on all in one place, and like, and you are also strict about follow this when you're doing this. So that also makes a lot of sense when it comes to your modules. So when you're doing it by learning practically and implementing, that is definitely a great learning.
Great. So, how would you rate our support system?
Support system is 10 on 10.
Oh,
So
wow.
even day before, when I had a question on how things should work on the marketing part and all, like literally I was trying to call everyone from the team and ask what is happening, what should I do in this case. So immediately your team members had like instantly, they gave me within 2 hours they were able to get back to me that this is what needs to be done. So there
Okay.
comes an emergency situation, but when it comes to a team, handling a student in just 2 hours is definitely a great thing, right?
Yes. And all the credits goes to my team because I started this all alone, this coaching program.
Yes.
But once I started, I really understood that I can't do this all alone. We
All.
require a very good set of teams, and my team members plays a very major role. And just when you are mentioning that, I'm very strict on going through the modules. Like many
Yes.
even ask me over the email, why are you too strict on that? Let us watch all the modules. Even from my app management team, I get a notification saying the new students are not watching all the hours. It's a
Yeah.
normal notification. I'm
Yes.
completely okay to it. I don't want
Yes.
my users to watch it. So that, along with our weekly Q&A support, did it push you, or in what way it actually helped you? Because I'm just asking this, if there is any mistakes I can also rectify.
Not that way. So until and unless you learn the topic and implement it, it is not going to make any sense. You just watch all the modules all together. You put everything in your head and you just forget the first part which you learned and you don't implement it. So I think definitely this is the right way to take a particular course in action. So when you learn it and you implement it, it remains in your head. So next time when you're again going to watch it, it's going to be definitely like another way of learning.
Yeah. So only one thing, like when you compare to the other courses in the market, not related to e-commerce, any other course, we do the proper hand holding. So because it's actual hand holding, actual mentorship program.
Yes.
So any
Yes.
thoughts on that? What is your think of hand holding and how? Because if this was not there, if I've given you just the modules, would you have started this in this particular situation? What's your thought there?
No, no. So without any hand holding, like in the particular like competitive market out there, it would definitely be difficult to just watch the videos. Like as I mentioned earlier, like there are hundreds of YouTube videos out there. So everything, like if all the people are successful just by watching YouTube videos, there's no need for a coach and there's no need for a mentor, right? So at the end of the day, we definitely need someone who's experienced in this field, and I definitely thank you for that. There's definitely a lot of experience that goes into your coaching program.
Great. Thank you. So, what is one advice that you want to give for new sellers?
Like, don't try to like achieve sales overnight. Just don't look at the figures.
Okay.
Yeah. So like you see other videos and all telling that you get 1 lakh in 1 month and everything. It's not that easy. Like you might see 1 lakh on the screen, but what you're taking home is what that makes it at the end of the day. And there's a lot of effort that goes into it. Just don't get lured by the numbers. Just make sure all the effort you have done is proper, and that will definitely give you the results.
Great. So, what is your future plans? Maybe down the line, how you see yourself and your brand? Maybe in the next 1 year.
In the next 1 year, like at least I want to be present on the marketplaces that are available, and at least equal to what the salary I'm taking home right now from a job. I definitely don't want to quit my job, but at least parallelly, I feel that if not this, I should be having an income from this. So that's what is, at the end of the day, we all strive for the uh, money. Yeah.
No,
So
that is always a very good feel, no? Like you won't have the stress in the job. Whenever you have the stress, you'll be like, let's manage it. We have another income.
we have another income.
The
Yeah.
thought will come, and the stress also will be very minimal for you.
Very minimal. Yes. At least till the time we are able to make it, we can make it.
Yeah.
There will come a particular point, okay, enough. But at least until that, we can put in all our hard effort. If not now, then when? That's it.
Yeah, I always believe in that multiple source of income. Let it
Correct.
come, no, because we can automate this Amazon FBA business, and why
Yes.
should
Right.
right? Yeah, only one last question. Did you ever imagine that you will become an entrepreneur and you will achieve? I won't say this is very good numbers, but I feel it's very decent number to start. As you mentioned, no, the numbers that you see on the internet and all is false. 10 lakh, 1
False.
crore. I'm not going to
Yes.
give anyone like that. Achieving 30,000 in 30 days, very simple logic. You are able to achieve 36 or something. But did you ever imagine this, that you will be able to achieve this so easily?
I did not think that like I'll start seeing multiple orders in one particular day. I thought that it will take, like as you mentioned earlier, on the mindset that we need to start when we get into a particular entrepreneurship. So I thought that at least it will take 3 months for me to like at least start the uh, business on a flow. But when I started restocking things multiple times, that's when I came to know, okay, I have learned something, and that's what made that I've made a good job.
Yeah, you really did a good job. And again, one last question. So how was your
Yes.
first order feel? I always want to document that.
Yeah. So I think the day I went online, and as you mentioned in the courses, we have to kickstart our ads immediately. I'm working on the ads, and parallelly, I got an organic order on the first two,
Actually,
three
this
hours.
many of our students are telling. Even I am surprised. I'll be very frank with
Yeah.
you. I don't know how that's happening. I
Yeah.
don't know if
I'm
Amazon is
I'm I'm sitting here on the laptop, and I'm trying to build the ads, and back end I got two organic orders. I was very shocked. So that I should thank the product selection algorithm that you work on. Maybe we are, let's say, correct, choosing the correct products is, that is when well, multiple people are searching that product. Even if you are a new seller, you come on top, right? So maybe that's why organically our students are ranking on top. All thanks to the product selection mantra
No,
that you are
let me
giving.
be very frank with you. Even I am surprised. That's what I say. No, when you say without that's organic order, I'll be like, okay, but inside my ass, I'll question how that's happening. I
Yeah.
because even in the old accounts, when you launch a new product, we don't get sales.
Same.
But I believe there is some algorithm that's working for the new
Correct.
sellers. I believe
New
as soon
sellers.
as you launch, there is a push. I believe so. Maybe that
Yes.
push with our product, e-crushing method, everything combines together, and of
Combines
course your
together.
efforts too. So that's great, Haripriya. It was really nice that you came forward and you shared it. And I again want you to continue this job and scale this business also. So
Yes.
that will be a really cool feature when you have your appraisal meet. But here,
Yeah.
order that
Yeah.
that moment I generally document this. That's what I would advise, because in my initial days I did not document most of my things. Everything is in my memory, but somewhere if you document it, no, you now everything is at phone,
You,
everything.
yes.
So
You
try
look
to
back and you feel really like pat
yes.
yourself on your back that you've done a good job.
Believe me, after 2 years, no, because imagine like when my first kid was around, that time COVID was there. Like after 5 months, I started this coaching program. When I turned back, now I'm thinking, how come I started in 5 months, man? And she was so cranky.
Yes.
So I really feel like, how did I do this? Why did I did that? I don't know, but I'm thanking myself for doing it.
Yeah.
Same thing will happen to you. Like it's not so easy to start after 15 days of baby,
Yes.
especially I know from where you are. So our location, all people will be like in Tamil Nadu.
Oh God. How can you even manage? That is what.
Yeah, I came to the Q&A by third week, 21st day. I just sat with the video off only, and I was just lying. I was cesarean, so I was just lying and doing Q&A. I still remember my mom scolding me outside, and she wantedly, even last week, I was saying to my husband, she wantedly came with the baby, put it on my bed. I'm like, I'm on the Q&A call. She doesn't know all those things.
Yeah.
Mom is
Like
always
mom is always a mom. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's very hard to convince our family and start,
Right.
and they will say a lot of computer. I agree to that. All those things also. So computer race will affect, phone will affect everything, and I was obeying their rules and I was only doing Q&As, but it was very hard for me.
Yes, right.
So kudos to you, Haripriya. And guys, if you're watching and if you want to be in the next Hall of Fame interview, you're just one step away. Just click on the link along with this video, sign up for a free masterclass program, watch the video, and book a call with us. And we would give you the entire roadmap of how you can kickstart your Amazon FBA journey from the comfort of the home without you leaving your existing job or business, without much technical knowledge and skills, and with minimum investment. So, what are you waiting for? The link is in the description. Thank you. And if you're watching for the first time, make sure that you're subscribing it and click on the bell icon.